Cool. Okay, everyone, welcome to our February call. We are excited to hang out with you tonight. We really enjoy a chance to do this. So tonight's topic is oils for the bedroom, and we're covering all sorts of ground from keeping your bedroom clean, very important, clean and fresh, to keeping intimacy fresh as well. You'll hear from a variety of seasoned oilers. I would encourage you to take notes as we go. Remember that I post the recording in Fierce Oilers once it's uploaded, and raffles happen at the end. So hang with us. You got to be present to win. So I think how I kind of wanted to kick us off was just by talking a little bit about, like, why would you use oils in the bedroom anyways? And in a nutshell, when I think about like our bedrooms and the space, like that physical space, I really feel like it should be like an oasis. It's where we reset and recharge in so many ways, but especially you think about like sleep and rest and how important that is to our bodies and our overall functioning. And we just really need to make sure, I feel very passionately that we need to make sure that as best as we can create a toxin-free area to rest and recover and refresh in. So you're going to hear a lot of different things tonight, like I said, about how you can make your bedroom a wonderful natural oasis. I think it will give you some fresh inspiration to maybe clean up some. Okay. Good night, honey. Clean up some products that you might be using that maybe you shouldn't be. Maybe you can swap out for something. You're going to find ways to increase your rest and relaxation. You're going to find ways to clear out, hear my kiddos, products that maybe you were using for intimacy that maybe you can choose a more natural option as well. So we're going to start G-rated, thank goodness, because my kiddos are here. And we're going to talk about, Laura Whipperman is going to kick us off sharing about oils you can use for cleaning in your bedroom. Take it away, Laura.
Sorry, had to unmute myself. So good thing we are G-rated, right? No intimacy in my part of the talk. So I'd love to share with you some tips and tricks for doing some cleaning in your bedroom that is very toxic free. We want to rid our bedroom, as Amy said, we want to rid the bedroom of toxins. We're going to have better rest and better renewal if we do that. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is how to make a mattress cleaner. This is so much fun. Amy, I think you told us about it a long time ago, and I've been doing it ever since, and I really love it. And I do it during the times of the year, a couple times a year. We flip our mattress. So that's when I decide to do the cleaning of the mattress. And so it's a dry cleaner, and you need a cup of baking soda, and you need 10 drops of your choice of essential oils. And some that I would highly recommend would be Purify, Tea Tree, On Guard, Abode, or Lemon. And probably there's more that you could use, but those are some good ones. So pick any of those, and 10 drops to a cup of baking soda. You put it in a container that has a lid. My husband I took a quart canning jar, and the lid of the jar, he punched a bunch of holes in with a nail, and you can just sprinkle it on. You could also use a sifter, or you could use a little strainer, and you could just kind of sprinkle that all over your mattress after you take the sheets off, of course. And the ideal would be that you would leave it on for at least an hour. A couple hours is even better. And then what you do is you just get out the vacuum cleaner and you vacuum that all up, and you have a really fresh smelling mattress. You can also take a dry scrub brush, and you can lightly brush the mattress if you like, and then vacuum it up after that. So that's a really good cleaner for mattresses. And we do discard things during our sleep, like skin cells and such. So that mattress would probably be good to have a good cleaning once in a while. Now for your windows and your mirrors and all your surfaces, you can simply get a glass spray bottle, and you could put 10 to 20 drops of, again, Abode, Lemon, Purify, On Guard, Oils like that, cleansing oils, oils that have citrus in them, and you put that in the spray bottle. You could add a tablespoon of vinegar if you like, and fill it with water, and then you just spray it on those surfaces and wipe clean with a dry cloth. So again, very toxin free and very inexpensive. Boy, I know that in the days when I used to buy all my cleaners at Walmart or Target or whatever, you could spend a lot of money on cleaners, and you don't need to, and you're going to be better off and healthier anyway. So the last one I want to leave you with is a wood, like a furniture polish for your wood. So your wooden furniture in your bedroom. Rosemary is one of my favorites, but you could also use lemon wild orange, or even arbor vitae makes a really good furniture polish. So put about 10 drops to a half a cup of olive oil or grapeseed oil if you like, and just kind of dab that on a clean, soft cloth, and you can polish your wood furniture with that and all your wood surfaces. Your bedroom is going to smell so wonderful. You're going to want to be in there more than just to sleep.
All right, Laura Shields, you're up.
All right, here I am. Can you hear me all good? Yes, okay, good. So I get to, I guess, kick us off with more of the intimacy conversation for the bedroom. And so I'm going to be talking about diffusing in the bedroom, more on like the romantic side of things. And so first, kind of just like that refresher of like also why we're talking about diffusing in the bedroom. A lot of you probably have heard one or many of us talk about how important smell is, right? And for our olfactory system, how much there's a connection of the smell and the receptors in our olfactory system, then to our thoughts and our emotions, and even then influencing our mood and our actions as well. So our brain ties so many different smells to then those emotions and moods, and also actions. And so what's really a great way to use oils in the bedroom is to also tie that with smells that are appealing to us, smells that we like to have around us, especially if you're using it in a romantic setting where you want to be more intimate in that. So I think the idea of diffusing something that's really appealing to the senses in the bedroom is a great way to just make the whole that way. So there's a lot of resources out there that have some great recommendations of oils. One of my favorite books that I actually was looking at, if anybody has like this book, the Little Basics book, there's even a section on intimacy there. And also I even looked a little bit into like the emotions of essential oils as well. So kind of some resources that I looked at and have in the past, and there's some great ideas there. Some of the main oils I'll just list first off, like oils that they recommended to diffuse in the bedroom to kind of create that romantic environment would be some of your florals like jasmine, neroli, and magnolia. There's ylang ylang, patchouli, cinnamon, clary sage, bergamot, passion is a blend, elevation even is a blend, or aroma touch are some good ones. And let's see, and two others, I guess, pink pepper was also listed as a common one, and sandalwood. So that's just kind of a list. Some of those, I thought, kind of looking on the emotional side of things, it's fun. Like ylang ylang is also called like the inner child oil, like kind of playfulness, which I think is fun. And also neroli had a really great one of kind of a shared partner. How do they say it? Like shared partnership or purpose. I thought that was really interesting as well. So there's some really neat kind of research even behind those of kind of why they would pick those blends. So here there's quite a list of different blends and all that you could do. I'll name a few, and then also I can post those once the video is up as well, some of those recipes. But here's one that's called the aroma arouser. So here we go, we're hitting it. getting into it. This one is ylang ylang, clary sage, geranium, patchouli, sandalwood, and bergamot. So it kind of hit all of them. I had kind of high dosage of like how many drops. I would say with this one, there's so many things in there. I wouldn't do maybe more than like one of each and kind of try it from there. Another kind of a nice warming one was one that included cinnamon, rosemary, patchouli, white fir, and ylang ylang. Another one, this one's fun. This one's called Red Hot, is vanilla, cinnamon, ylang ylang, and ginger. That sounds fun. And then the other one that I liked was, it's called like a self-love one. So again, kind of just going into like creating that space that's we're feeling comfortable with ourselves, relaxing, warming, is elevation, frankincense, and bergamot. So those are some recipes. Maybe that gives you some ideas of different ones to use or kind of add some variety. I guess I would just say this though too. I'm like a big component or a big advocate for just using what you like. Like if there's a smell that you are not a fan of, like I'm not particularly fond of like patchouli all the time. So it's not one that I'm going to do a lot of in the bedroom when I'm trying to, you know, like be calm and relaxed, I guess. But if you know, like you really like citrus oils or you like more of the firs and like the grounding blends, whatever is really most relaxing and calming, I feel like that's probably going to serve you best to diffuse in the bedroom, again, kind of creating that relaxing environment for you as well. So that is what I have for you.
Awesome. Thanks, Laura. You did amazing. I love it. I feel like it's really special that you can leverage. I just think anytime we can maximize like our health or maximize our space, like let's just get healthy while we sleep, you know? So I'm just going to tag team Laura just a little bit on diffuser recipes, essential oil diffuser blends for the bedroom, just in general. And again, we're purifying the air. We're breathing healthy, wonderful things in, all those awesome like constituents of the oil. Like we're able to shift moods while we sleep. I mean, there's so much that can be done as we sleep. So I really love that we're leveraging or giving you guys tools to leverage sleep well. And also like your kids have a little dose of joy, you know what I mean? While they sleep, like we get to affect their moods while we sleep. So I don't know. I didn't think a lot until I was researching a little bit about using marjoram. So I haven't tried all of these, but I'll be able to put them in the chat once we're done, so I won't get overwhelming. I'm just going to share a few recipes, and I actually don't have names for them, but I like seeing marjoram, so I'm going to try that with this. And then patchouli, like Laura mentioned, like my husband's a no for patchouli, but I understand why they're in so many recipes. It's a deep like healing oil. Like patchouli is super healing, especially like heart healing. So here's a couple, and like ylang ylangs like in everything that we look up, right, with recipes sometimes. So but I'll put those in the chats. 1 drop of patchouli oil, 1 drop of lavender, 1 drop of frank, and 1 drop of bergamot. And I really like that blend because of like the complexity of frank, like complexity. Yes, someone said the ylang ylang is my go-to. That's awesome. And isn't it just so just complex in a good way, and it's so like healing and nurturing. But the patchouli, the lavender, the frank, and the bergamot, all really heavy hitters, but really beautiful. So I'll post that. And then we have 2 drops ylang ylang, like we just mentioned, 2 drops lavender, 1 drop cedarwood, which we'll see a lot in sleep diffuser blends because it's woodsy, earthy, grounding. So let me start over. 2 drops ylang ylang, 2 drops lavender, 1 drop cedarwood, 1 drop marjoram. And I feel like not only are we in like healing while we sleep, but we're talking like anti-inflammatory, you know, and cedarwood's a bomb, like Amy just said. I feel like balance and cedarwood, we have to mention the go-to. Balance and cedarwood is amazing for one. This is super soothing. 2 drops of lavender, 2 drops of Roman chamomile, and 2 drops of vetiver. I mean, I don't know if it won't knock you out. I don't know what will when we do vetiver, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to look at the comments too, because I saw somebody do the vanilla. I think vanilla would be really special. And then this last one I'll share, and again, I'll post, or I'll put these in the chat, 2 drops juniper berry, right? Which we know also helps with, if you do like too much urination, there's another way to say that. 2 drops lavender, 1 drop sandalwood, 1 drop frank, and 1 drop Roman cam. So we're starting to see a little pattern with how like soothing these oils are with the Roman chamomile, the frankincense, the sandalwood, woodsy, earthy, really good for sleep and rest, lavender and juniper berry. That intrigues me, the juniper berry one. So that's what I got. And then I'll post it in the chat.
Thanks, Mer. Okay, Amy C, you're up.
Hi, everyone. Hi. I just got done teaching yoga, so I'm kind of in the sleep mode. Okay, so I wrote down a lot of the ones I just heard you talk about. So these are the oils for sleep and routine. So a Serenity is the one we go to in our house. It's just Serenity is, everybody loves it. I bring it out at yoga. I brought it out tonight and everybody's just like, it smells so good. My daughter's in college. She is new to college and stuff. And so I sent her with Serenity soft gels. And so whenever she just has problems sleeping, she takes those. And it's, you know, it's just meant the world to her, because then I think she feels like, okay, now I can sleep. So those are just so good. When I was young and I couldn't sleep, my mom would like make me drink warm milk. So I think the Serenity soft gels are much better. Last night, my son, I couldn't find my lavender and he just wanted, he had like he bit his nail too far in. And I'm like, we need some lavender. Well, I couldn't find it. So I just put some Serenity on it. And then I gave him a little hand massage. And then he was, you know, he wanted that to keep going forever, but it was just really nice and calming for him and a nice way for him to fall asleep. So Serenity. But yes, a lot of the ones you just touched on, the wood, cedar wood, sandalwood, and Siberian fir was on a list I found. Neroli as well, and clary sage. So I noticed that really helps with my hormones, and it just helps to calm down at night. So I actually keep that by my bed. And I just really like to put it on the inside of my arms. I don't know why. And then just spread it around. It just feels so good. And it just kind of like drops my shoulders. So Roman chamomile, frankincense, bergamot. Yeah, I made a little card for Serenity. Of course, I'm not going to find it now. I have it at my office. And so I just have it outside of my office. I'm a Reiki practitioner. And so I just have it outside and with one of those samples hot glued onto it. And so if any of you are interested in that, I made it on Canva. It took me way too long to make it on Canva, but I really like the way it turned out. So if any of you would like it, I can send it to you. I can even maybe before the end of the night, send a picture into the chat if I can figure that out. But then it's a nice thing for people to take. And then I put my barcode on the back so people can scan it. And it's just a nice way people walk away with a little something. So anything else? Copaiba, I think would be a good soft gel to take as well. And, you know, putting it on your feet, massaging, like we talked about the hand massage, a foot massage, diffusing it. I'd like to make a little spray for my pillows. I think that would be nice. I do think Serenity comes in a spray, but I'm not totally sure on that. But another thing I saw was adding it to a neck wrap. You know, those neck wraps you can put in a microwave, and then maybe just putting some of that on there would be a nice thing to do, especially in the winter when it's so cold. But yeah, that's about all I had. I did check to see if doTERRA still carried the sleep kit. So I chatted with someone the other night and they said they discontinued the sleep kit, wellness kit. So hopefully they bring that back because I really liked that. That was a fun kind of thing to do. And so maybe they'll bring that back. But yeah, that's what I had.
Thank you, Amy. Thanks for rushing back from yoga for that. Okay, Melissa, we're going to give it over to Melissa and we're going to trust that she's going to behave a little bit. So here we go, everyone.
Okay, guys, so we've covered diffusing in the bedroom for all different reasons. One of the things someone shared about making a spray, right? And that was one of the things I had. And it was for kind of setting the mood, but it could be a sheet blend, right? And so I would think about that. Like I often tell people, put a drop of Serenity on your hands when you wake up in the middle of the night, you can't go back to sleep, and just kind of go like this with it. And then take the rest of it and rub it on your pillow and then put your head on it. It's very helpful. But maybe make a spray with some of the oils that people are talking about. So I had 10 drops of the Passion Blend. That makes it really easy. You know, the Passion Blend has a lot of the oils that we've been talking about on this call, all in one easy little bottle, 1 5 milliliter bottle. It's got cardamom, cinnamon, ginger, clove, sandalwood, jasmine, vanilla. So, I mean, that would be a perfect choice for you to put into a bottle. The recipe here says in a 4-ounce spray bottle, put 10 drops of the Passion Blend, and then add distilled water, because their point is you don't go through it really fast. And so the distilled water will keep that water fresher longer. Just a thought. I've never thought about that before, but I think that's a good point. I wanted to point out these continuous spray bottles are also really great for a sheet spray, but I would encourage you, this holds a lot more water than one of those little spray bottles. So you probably have to put more oil in here. Okay, just a thought. Another way you could use for scent and making a spray in the bedroom or for anywhere would be to put Whisper in here and mist your hair. And not, you know, like it depends, like, right, I've got curly hair, so misting my hair makes it curl more. But, you know, just a thought would be great. Whisper, maybe some patchouli. I saw in the chat, there were people that weren't fans of patchouli. So don't put patchouli in your spray bottle, but that's a thought. And then I was thinking about maybe some oils for massage. And so here's one, if you know somebody getting married, or I don't know, whatever, but the honeymoon blend, you take the entire bottle of fractionated coconut oil and you add 10 drops each of bergamot, peppermint, Whisper, and Euro Palm. Put the lid back on, put a little pump on there. That is a great gift for somebody, okay? Just a thought. Another one is ylang ylang, elevation, clary sage, and bergamot to apply as a just a massage oil, just something. Touch is so important. And again, if there's an oil that you don't like, make sure you avoid that oil, okay? And there's one other recipe here that I thought, because I just have to do this. I have an ebook actually called Oils and Intimacy. Amy's going to put the link in the chat. This is a great little book, but I thought a little booklet. But what about this one? It says add 5 drops of peppermint, 5 drops of cinnamon, and 3 drops of ginger to a 2-ounce bottle of fractionated coconut oil, and massage where you want to feel or taste the warming, cooling effects. There are a few other really great recipes in there that I thought you all might like. And the last thing I wanted to say is I just don't feel like I'm doing it justice without pointing out that just the plain fractionated coconut oil is a wonderful massage product. It's pure, it's safe, it's not scented. So maybe you have some sensitivities to smell. This would be great for you. Maybe your skin's a little more sensitive. And I also wanted to say, sometimes at different times in our lives, whether we've just had a baby or something's going on, or you're older, maybe you have some vaginal dryness. I just wanted to encourage you to consider using this not only for your partner, but we can use this too as females. You can buy these little applicators you can buy them at Walgreens or online. If you feel embarrassed, you can buy them at Amazon, but they're just great little applicators. You can put fractionated coconut oil in there and then actually insert it. And then you just throw this out. Okay. Or if you really are needing more heavy duty, you can put a lubricant right in there. And again, just throw it out. It's something to consider. If anybody has any questions, I've taught a lot of classes on just that topic. So if there's anything I can do to help you, please reach out. So there you have it. Did I do okay? I didn't embarrass you, Aim?
I thought that was gonna be much worse. That was a breeze. I just want y'all to know that was like Melissa, very tamed down. I might have even said things more risque. So very well done. Very well done.
I left out the part where it says you draw on the massage oil and then you trace that back with your tongue. I left that out.
That's probably good to leave out. I do feel like it's good. I know I'm going to get risque here for a moment, but I feel like it's good public service announcement. Depending on what you're using intimately for birth control, you're going to want to be aware. Like if you're using condoms, you're going to want to be aware that using an essential oil can compromise the condom. Okay, so these are just like things we're here for public service announcements at the end. But I just think like the things that we preach, no matter what kind of a topic we're talking about, like less is more, give your partner a good experience. Don't like put 20 drops of peppermint on them and then like have it be the end, so just put a little thought into it, mix a little something up for yourself, for your spouse, and just like, I don't know, have fun with it. So that's my inspiration for you. Now I better stop too. But how about you guys tell us in the chat box something new you learned tonight? Why is that so funny? It just is. No, but seriously. Okay, so I want to thank everyone who shared for taking the time to look up info and share with us all. We really do appreciate that. Remember the 3 dots at the bottom of the chat. You can save the chat and all the recipes that went into it. And I will imagine that these will be posted again when the video uploads into Fierce Oilers. Also, if you have questions, put them in the chat box because we will stick around after raffles and make sure that we answer anyone who has a question about anything, maybe not anything, but I don't know. Guys, we really think hanging out like this and learning together is important. And we think it's very important that you have education to go with your oils. So we do this once a month for 30 minutes. And next month, our topic is on the go. And it's going to be on March 20th at 8 p.m. So there's the link to register in the chat box. And now we kick it 8:30 sharp, everyone. We kick it over to Melissa for some raffles. Let's do it. Let's make sure she can still share her screen.
Okay, it's not letting me, so you're gonna have to trust me. I have a beautiful graphic here going. And let me get that pulled up just a second. All right, here we go. Thank you to everybody. Did you guys know that our group donates these oils too? So this isn't me and Amy, this is like everybody donating. So I just really want to thank everybody for your generosity. And I love this community. All right, Amy, which one do you want to do first?
Let's do Peppermint Touch first.
Okay.
It's a good one, guys.
Oh my gosh. Wait, where did my names go? Just a minute.
Like slide your screen to the right and left.
Yeah, no. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I had them all loaded in.
Is it gone?
It's gone. I don't understand. Let me just play for a minute. Yeah. You guys, they're not there.
Okay, so the pivot is,
I'm sorry.
we go off of the registration list, right? We're going to have to re-enter them in and redraw them. We just won't be able to draw them live. So if
Well,
you're,
and I do have a list of everybody that was on tonight.
Yeah.
So
we've got 26 of you on. We'll put it into the wheel of names and we'll draw them. And if you hear from us, you're a winner. But let me tell you what you're all fighting for, okay? So Peppermint Touch is one of our prizes. A bottle of fractionated coconut oil. Sky's the limit, guys. No pump top. You're gonna have to figure that out on your own, but sky's the limit. A rosemary and also a lemon eucalyptus, a 15 ml balance, and from Alyssa, bringing it home with all the feels massage blend. Ready to go for you, my friends. All right, so we will do it for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those 6 items, we will do the wheel names and let you guys know. If anyone, so that's what we have. If anyone has questions, we'll hang on for a little bit and answer those. If you have to hop off, we hope you have a wonderful, restful, maybe intimate evening. Okay. Okay. And we'll see you next week or next month. Next week.
They want to come back. They want to learn more about lubricants.
Yeah, apparently.
I think this lemon eucalyptus will be so amazing for cleaning the mattress. This is such a clean and fresh scent. I'm really grateful for that donation.
And I don't think why didn't I ever think of a Bode in the mattress cleaner? I just feel like that would be so nice. That was a good one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, what
So
would you call
Alyssa,
those, Mom?
what do you call them? Oh, I'm gonna have to look it up. I don't think I have
It's like
the
a vaginal
container.
insert. Applicator.
Applicators, vaginal applicators.
Let's go with that. Ding, ding, ding. We're gonna go with it. We should stop recording at this point. I'm just kidding.
I'll send you one. They really are life changers, I gotta say though.
Only you.
Well,
I'm kidding.
I'll add Vicky to the names. I wondered about that, Mary. Okay, I'll do that.
Awesome.
Amy and I are supposed to be doing a live presentation in person this Wednesday night at Mary Kate's Wine Bar on essential oils for intimacy from like 6 to 6:30. And it sounds like we're going to be like swallowed in snow. So I'm not sure it's going to happen. But if you live local and you've never been to Mary Kate's Wine Bar, you should come. It's actually really beautiful inside. It's such a nice place. And you can get like a charcuterie board and
Melissa's handing out applicators, so you should be there. If you show up, if you pull one of those out of your pocket, I'd be like, girl.
Instead of a bouquet of flowers, I'll be like, well, here you go.
There's a bouquet of applicators. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Right. I know. Well, I think we've left everyone's speechless.
an applicator should be a prize. I don't see anybody asking any questions.
No questions. We've left you speechless. Well, let's go do the wheel of names and we'll get this uploaded and we'll post the winners and everything and it will be a fun hoopla.
Thank you guys.
All right. Have a
great
good night.
evening.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.